Coming up on a Get Loud podcast, oh my gosh, we're going to check what ChatGPT has to say about the NFL draft.
Don't believe AI.
Oh
it's my birthday, too.
Absolute joke. Also, we're going to geek out with Fred. And speaking of, that is the birthday boy right there.
Flying snakes.
How you doing, everyone? It is the Get Loud podcast presented by SeatGeek. This summer, SeatGeek has your ticket to the best live concerts in the DMV at Northwest Stadium. SeatGeek, the official primary ticketing partner of Northwest Stadium. Why am I holding this? What is this? Guess who just turned 46 years of age?
46!
Frederick Smoot. Anna, come on in here. All right, here we go. Oh, we got to make this quick.
And that's a cattle prod, by the way.
Oh, my God.
He ain't doing it. He ain't good enough.
It's there.
Come on, Anna. What are you doing?
Man.
No, hey, listen, only a guy from Texas, only a Longhorn could not know how to handle a cattle.
I did. It wasn't lighting up.
What's wrong with you,
Full
dude?
disclosure, it was supposed to go off after 10 seconds. And it went off after like 2 seconds.
Well, you know what?
We tried.
Thank y'all for the effort. I want to say that. And by the way, I just want to let people know that Aries, we are the start of the Zodiac, all right? We are the start of the Zodiac calendar. Everything starts with us. We are diamonds. We are the thing. We are spring. We are the thing. We are the reason things grow. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you, brother. You know what? Only you can mess that up. Only you, Jinx.
This thing
Only
is
you.
defective.
Like, a guy from Texas can't handle
You know, I needed an old school. Just give me a lighter.
a Bic.
Yeah, give me a Bic. Give me fire. Fire.
What you used to light the field on fire with. Just give me a Bic.
Yeah, just give me some fire.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hey, don't worry. Hey, listen, man. Don't worry. We'll try again on your birthday, Jinx.
That's right.
Here, I don't know. Okay, now you're getting levels.
Yeah.
It's like a tiny taser. So if you can hear it, it's like super high pitched.
Yeah.
I borrowed it from the social team, so they always have the coolest little gadgets.
Oh, no. Listen, I'm just shocked
Yeah.
he could not get the job
It wasn't my
done.
best moment. I gotta tell you, it wasn't my best moment.
Listen, you let a lot of people in Texas down right
know,
there. Like,
I did.
Like, you let
I tell you something, man. Don't give me these newfangled gadgets. You charge this via what, a USB-C? Damn, just give me some fire.
2 stones.
2 stones, some sticks. I don't know what this is. Where'd you get this? Off of Temu?
Yeah, most definitely.
How does it feel?
Man, you know what? It's humbling.
Is it? Okay.
I'm the same guy that vacuumed my car out 2 weeks ago and failed in a parking lot because my back gave out. It's humbling. You never think you're going to get here, you know?
Yeah.
When your parents tell you, hey, enjoy that youth.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought to myself, I was living rent-free, no bills. And now look at me, a 46-year-old man with kids, looking at a 401k.
Oh,
You know, like,
don't do that.
I'm just saying, like, we're over the hill. I had to call my best friend the other day. We was talking. I was like, dude, we're there.
Oh, yeah.
Grays in our head. And I think we have a different appreciation of life at this time.
For sure.
Like, I enjoy every day. Even though the calendar's going so quick, I feel like the year just started. We already 1/4. We already there.
Bro, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, wait a second. It's already April?
It's already April.
Like, it'll be summer like that. Next thing you know,
No,
we're
it's
talking
winter.
2-a-days.
And now we back in football season.
Yes.
Like, so the time goes quick, and they says it goes slow when you're young. It goes fast when you're older.
My dad told me that a long time ago, and I was like, yeah. He was 1,000% right.
Yeah.
Like, it blows by when you're older.
Yeah, and I don't know where 24 hours a day goes. I don't. And I think it's because we as human beings are trapped in work life and home life. That's the true division. Once you get those 7 hours or 6 hours or 8 hours, whatever you work, the day is gone.
Yeah,
The day is gone. So I don't know, man. Time has, listen, when I tell my kids I was born in 1979, they look at me like, ugh. Age will bring you back down to earth. Like, it will say to you through clear eyes, enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy, embrace, understand. Right? So I'm better with age. That's fine. But there's also a mortality to it. It's also this, like, I won't have this baby face forever.
Right.
Yeah, it hurts.
Time's undefeated.
No.
Undefeated.
But it's a privilege to get old.
Yeah.
Like I was told that by my granddaddy. Like, it's a privilege to be 80 years old. Everybody don't get to see this.
That's true.
So it's a privilege. So I'm fine with it. Mortality, come on.
Well, happy birthday, brother.
Hey, thank you, brother. It's always
Absolutely.
good. I would really not bring it in with nobody but you. Can't wait till your bachelor party.
Oh, my God.
That's the day that we can feel
I
young.
like how you threw that in.
No, I'm just saying, that's the day we can feel young.
That's right. That's
Again,
exactly right.
yeah.
Very true. Very
Yeah.
true. Whole crew is here. Anna's here. Jason in the back directing the show. So,
Yeah.
my question to you is, if we're talking about wishes, things you're looking forward to, what would be on your wish list for the Commanders this year?
I wish we beat the Eagles time and time again.
You get a lot of blowback from Eagles fans.
Eagles fans attack me at such a high rate that I'm numb now.
Right.
I'm just numb to them. They say some of the most vicious, hurtful things. Luckily, I have a personality and I laugh at most of them.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like showing my kids, like, look what they say about your daddy. Like, I don't care. So I don't take it too serious, but I have to say this about Eagles fans. Y'all are relentless. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Don't you got a job? Don't you got kids of your own? Like, the one thing I can say about Philadelphia, I remember walking around Philadelphia, which is one of my favorite cities to visit. I visited all the time. I'm a big history buff.
I remember one time I was, oh my God, this was in Texas, and I had a friend of a friend who was moving out of an apartment they shared, and his mom comes in. He had a little boy. His mom comes in to help him move. So she's sitting there with her grandbaby.
Yeah.
This grandbaby, little boy, just
Yeah.
sitting on the couch, had the diaper on. And I'll never forget, she's drinking like a Miller Lite out of a bottle, and this baby was a year, maybe.
Yeah.
And so I walk in and I see her tipping up this bottle to this baby's mouth. And of course, the baby doesn't know better. Baby's like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh."
Yeah.
And she sees the look on my eyes. I was like, and all she goes, yeah, sometimes he likes to drink with grandma. And I was like,
He teething. She didn't say he teething?
no, she
you know
just said
down-
he likes to drink with grandma. I was like, does he?
Because you know down south, when you teething,
Where you little alcohol.
they rub the alcohol, they whatever they drinking, and they'll rub it on your gums. And then I'll be like, voila, Fred is alcoholic. Like, yeah, you was giving me alcohol as a baby.
Oh my God.
Like, yes. We are flawed human beings.
Yes.
All right. Sometimes we design people without trying to design them.
Yes.
But I hope she didn't think she just made the future president by giving him alcohol as a baby.
Wait, how does this relate to the wish list? How did we get to the babies drinking? I was just thinking about that. Where were you?
I wish that every player on this team,
Yeah.
I think once we get older, we all like to have a drink or two, but
Yeah.
shows some moderation in the fall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Anna's trying to get us on track.
Wait,
She's
no,
right.
sorry. I just
she's
was
correct.
like, where were we?
I don't know. I was wishing that we beat Philly. That's how it started. All right?
Oh, you're talking about Philly fans drinking on the street.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
It went into beers, and then it went into kids, alcoholism with kids. Like it went deep. It went to another level. But my wish list is that the greatness that D Green, B Mitch, Theismann, all these guys brought to this team, I want the greatness to come back. I want the 15-year-olds of DC, the 20-year-olds of DC to get a chance to feel what their parents felt, what their grandparents felt. I wish for a parade down Constitution that I can really show my alcoholism. I really want a parade so I can enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right. Even though I didn't get to get one as a player, I want one for the city.
Yes, for sure.
I want one for the city. I want one for the youth.
And I think this, I don't want to see a sophomore slump is my wish. And I'm not talking about for JD5.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, and look, it's all relative, but we have something so special right now. I want to see us build on that.
Yeah.
Either take it to the next level, maintain, continue to get stronger, and know, just like you're talking about along those same lines, that now we have built something that is long lasting.
Yeah, long lasting.
Because we're not going to catch anybody off guard this year.
No. We are the dog in the room.
Yes.
We are the dog in the room. I also wish for one thing. I want the sports equinox to be complete. The baseball team complete. Young. They losing,
are young,
but
yeah.
they're young. Football team complete. All right. Now, Cooper, American flag. I wish
American flag.
I wish that the Wizards, two things, change your name and win the draft lottery and get Cooper American flag.
Oh, man.
I want him here. I want him in this youth we got. Imagine Jaden Daniels, J.I. 5, James Wood, Cooper Flag. Like, do you know how, like, the sports equinox is in our hands then? It's ours, not to be shared by anybody, all right? Cooper Flag. We're a Cooper Flag away from this being Washington District of Champions. That's what DC stands for, District of Champions. All right?
You know what else I want to see on my wish list?
Uh-huh.
I want bars, restaurants in the District of Columbia to put sports on television.
Instead of politics.
On Friday night. And this is when the Caps were facing what? Blackhawks a few weeks ago?
Yeah, Chicago.
Right? And we thought maybe he gets the Hattie, maybe he breaks the record.
Yeah.
The BBC was on.
That's DC.
And I'm like, why is he plays not far from here.
Yes.
I know they're on the Caps are right here. How do you not have this game on? And we asked the guys like, sorry. I don't control the TVs. I don't have the remote. I'm like, who is watching?
You do control the TVs.
Yes, and who has the BBC on? So many times I've walked into places and there's a movie on.
Very mental.
You know, and I get it, but I would love to have more of a sports focus in this great city, and it's coming because our teams deserve it.
You know what I like? First of all, I love the Grade 8. Let's go there.
Props to the Cavs and Grade 8.
And this is one thing I love about the Grade 8. He was very much me when it comes to sports diet. Like, everybody thinks we're machines.
Right.
We're not. Ovi lets you know I drink that vodka.
Mm-hmm.
I love that beer. What you eat, Ovi? Hot dogs. Like, he doesn't buy into the norms.
Right.
And I love that because I never did. I don't know why people think you got to be such a regiment person to be a pro athlete. I had to eat calories. Like, when I first got here.
You probably had to eat to keep weight on.
To keep weight on. When I first got here, my training table was eat all the worst foods you can eat because you can't keep weight on. Mm-hmm. Your metabolism is too fast. It's matching your workout habit. You will not ever get over 175 unless you eat all the Big Macs in the world.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So I was just gorging. I was fine with it. And I had a great body. It was fine, but I like him saying, I'm me, and I'm still the top 1%. I'm going to do it how I want to do it. I enjoyed it about Ovi. He's original. He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest goal scorer of all time. I know you Wayne Gretzky purists going to feel how you feel. That's fine because we don't like change. We don't like new, all right? There's people out there right now like, no, but Sidney Crosby is going to break it. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
All right, he's not. Ovechkin is the pinnacle of hockey.
Yes, he is.
He is the apex predator. He is everything. I love him.
He's the best. He's ours. That's the beauty of it.
No.
He's ours.
And DC, we're watching something that you probably won't get to watch again for 50 years.
So take it off the BBC.
Yeah,
please.
Get off the BBC.
Please.
We're through with the BBC.
Anna.
What you got?
Little football, little chat GPT action?
I do have a little chat GPT. However.
Yes?
I'm a little concerned.
What you concerned about?
What are you concerned about?
I'm concerned.
Yes.
That you can't read?
You printed out the wrong thing.
No.
Concerned about?
I'm not seeing us at 29 on this mock draft.
Oh.
Maybe Chat GPT thinks we're going to trade. Yeah, I see
trade
the Eagles.
back.
Yeah.
Why not?
Interesting.
So I was thinking, we see everybody's mock draft, but a lot of people love to talk to ChatGPT these days, see what's going on, and I thought, what better than to ask ChatGPT who they think, like, what the draft order will be.
This seems pretty. So 1, Cam Ward to the Titans. 2, Travis Hunter to the Browns. 3, Shedeur Sanders to the Giants. Abdul Carter to the Patriots at 4. Goes down the list here. You use Smootalytics.
Yes, I do.
To analyze the draft.
Yeah,
Logan uses analytics.
Yeah.
So when you look at this draft, and see, you still got to double check things. No Washington Commanders on here? What is ChatGPT doing? Regardless, where do you agree disagree. What are some thoughts on the draft that you have that may disagree with artificial intelligence?
Well, I don't agree with the fact that we're at 29 originally, and now on his we have the Philadelphia Eagles at 29.
Maybe they think we're going to trade back.
We'll never deal with those guys. We're not going to give them any advantage. We're not going to give them any leverage. So I would infuse the New Orleans Saints there.
Okay.
And first of all, Abdul Carter would never go at 30. All right, let's be honest. All right, Abdul Carter will be gone at top 3. So I see him on his twice actually, but
Not a draft guru, ChatGPT.
Yeah, we won't deal with
Philly. We'll take him again at 30.
We won't deal with Philly. I would put the New Orleans Saints there trading back to get Jackson Dart.
Okay.
I see them going for a quarterback. Ole Miss is right there in their backyard.
Yep.
And we'll be willing to trade with them to get their second-round pick and their third-round pick, giving us 2 second rounds and a third and 2 third rounds. Why not? I think that's the way to go. And I believe this draft is middle-heavy. This is what I'm saying, meaning it's not top-heavy, it's not bottom-heavy. It's middle-heavy. I think the best picks in this draft are from pick 32 to pick 75.
Okay.
All right, so I want as many picks in there as I can get. One of the deepest running back drafts I've ever seen in my life. A lot of D tackles, a lot of edge rushers, but that's when it stops. Not a lot of wide receivers, not a lot of quarterbacks. So it's one of those drafts, not a lot of dominant offensive linemen.
Yeah.
All right, so it's one of those drafts where it's picky. You got to find what you want and you got to find it. So that's why I'm so happy we did most of our heavy lifting through trades.
Yeah. And you know what? A lot of that is foresight from Adam Peters saying, all right, when we look ahead to the draft, this is who we might think is going to be available. This is how strong this draft is. So if we want to do some of our work, it probably needs to be now.
Yeah, well, he did it so smartly by saying, not only is this a draft that's iffy, it's a free agency that's iffy.
Yes.
So I'm going to do all mine via trade. And I think that's where he won it. I think that's where he dominated it. It's not a Laramie Tunsil in this draft.
Right.
It's not a Debo Samuels in this draft. Like, he did things that we didn't think could happen. What if I told you we were finna draft Laramie Tunsil in the second round? You'd be like, no.
Right.
Well, we just got him for that.
That's right.
So I'm fine.
When I listen to you, and we've talked about the draft a lot, I kind of get the feeling, and I think this is right, where the real work, the real winners of this draft are going to be the ones who have scouted the best and choose mid to late round picks.
Yes, it is.
And take advantage of the depth.
I've been saying it's one of those things where these players are not separated by a lot.
Right.
Like, it's not a Myles Garrett in this draft. Like, Abdul Carter, I think, is very, very good, but you got to be, the Patriots to get him? You got to be the Browns bad to get him? So, and then you look at Travis Hunter. Like, I've been getting calls about who is he and what should he be? I say he's a Temu Champ Bailey. And I don't know why you lost your mind over there. Like, he ain't quite Champ. Right. He's not quite Champ.
I'm just saying, put Temu in front of everything, and it's like, dicey.
People shouldn't do that all the time because guess what? I like Faygo just as much as I like Coca-Cola. It happens. It don't need to be the brand name to get the job done. I just don't think he's very good, but he ain't Champ. Like, I believe Champ truly could have played as much wide receiver as corner. If a coach was willing to do that, he could have did it and did it at a high level. When I look at Travis, I see at corner, I think he's a legit number 1 corner. When I see him at wide receiver, I see a slot.
Do you think an NFL team is going to have the guts to play him regularly on both sides of the football?
I think they are.
Yeah.
I think the Browns of Cleveland,
I think they're going to get him. I think they choose him instead of a quarterback.
They have to sell something to your fans.
Yeah.
Well, we paid a quarterback $250 million who we don't want to put on the field.
They already admitted it. How many times does an NFL team say, yeah, we made a mistake? They admitted it.
Especially an owner.
Yes.
You know what? We blew it. Listen, they have to sell tickets somehow. Travis will get that done. Until we get everything right, Travis will get that done. And I believe that they can find maybe a Jackson Dart or maybe one of these other quarterbacks in the second round to help them get past this. But I just think he don't get past Cleveland. And I know New England is not going to pass up on him. Like, they just can't because he'll be help for Drake May, but also help for the defense. So he checks boxes.
Yeah, no question about it. Anna, time for a little voicemail action?
Yeah, let's get into it. You know, it's funny just to put a bow on this conversation as I'm looking through, and I was trying not to look so I'd be surprised by ChatGPT, but there are a lot of repeats, so it's a hard job.
Also, I think it has Jared Verse being chosen this year.
Well, he got Will Johnson twice. Right? So he got something like it's one of these things where we can't put our trust into AI right now.
No,
we're not the Jetsons. All right,
don't have AI draft for your team. AI in the draft.
We're not the Jetsons quite yet.
Not yet. Yeah, let's pay some bills, do some voicemails.
Yeah, let's pay some bills. I'll kick the bills off. Well,
awesome.
Words can't talk today. The Get Loud podcast.
Well,
is
you are going to Spain.
I am. So I'm checked out. I'm ready to go on vacation.
No, you have already checked out. You're going to Spain, and I'm jealous, first of all.
I know.
And,
it'll be fun.
You're living La Vida Loca. Me and Jinx, we in the dirty old man stage of our life.
You guys go. Jinx just went to like St. Martin or whatever. I wouldn't say that's so. That's not too bad. Right. You could go on vacation if you wanted to, Fred. You're going on vacation.
This is sports time for my kids. Like
every weekend for you.
This is AAU time. This is 7-on-7 time. This is daddy. We got to go here. By the way, I was trying to go put my feet in the sand at the beach. No, you're not. You're going to come with me.
Well, we're also doing this so you can have a little time to celebrate your birthday. So it all works out for everyone.
Yeah, it does.
I get to go to Europe. You get to celebrate your birthday.
Well, like I say, my birthday, I'm getting a year younger. I got Benjamin Button disease, third stage.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm like 33 for like the 15th time.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Oh, well. I'll get into the ads then. The Get Loud podcast is brought to you by Bet365, official sports betting partner of the Washington Commanders. Bet on a range of NFL markets with the Bet365 app. Craft your own personalized bet slip with Parlay. Access thousands of games with live streaming. Place your bet before the match or bet during the game. It's up to you. Download the Bet365 app today and join 80 million members worldwide. Age 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Virginia. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
And I will answer the phone and tell you to stop gambling. All right? MWAA. We don't travel to escape life. We travel so life doesn't escape us. We dream of a place anywhere in the world in a blink of an eye. We're there. That's the wonder of flight. All you have to do is decide where to. Dulles International Airport. Let your imagination soar. Book your adventure today at flydulles.com/nonstop.
My name is Tony, and I've been a lifelong fan, man. I just wanted to leave y'all a quick message. Mostly it's for Fred, though. I remember the day you got drafted, Fred, and I was like, why the hell are they drafting this guy? Our defensive backs room is already loaded to the max. But you quickly became one of my favorite players, man, and it stayed that way. You were a dog out there on that field for sure, man, but it was obvious that you were having fun out there, man. That's what I like in my players, man. You never disappointed, man. But I have a question for you. Be honest, because I'm going to ask Tanner the same question if I ever get a chance. When you two matched up in practice, how did that go?
Good question.
Ooh. All right, I start out with, first of all, I was thinking the same thing you was thinking when they drafted me. Like, why the hell they raced this draft pick? Like, to the point where I literally came in and met with Marty Schottenheimer and was like, why did you do this?
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, relax. You're going to be okay. Go in that room, learn everything you need to learn. You're going to be okay. You're going to be a starter. I was like, how?
Yep.
Like, how am I going to be a starter in this room?
With this room.
Yeah. So most definitely, it was challenging for me too, but as you know, I was a day one starter. So it happens. Now, me and Tanner, I never forget, I come back, I had just broke my jaw when I get back from the Vikings.
Okay.
And me and Tanner had been going against each other before. Of course, we, college, all this other stuff. And my balance wasn't still there yet because the one thing about your jaw, what you don't understand is it controls your balance.
It'll throw off your equilibrium.
Yeah. Right? So it took me a couple of days. So the first day I get back, first thing they call it, Santana and Schmoot. I'm like, come on, you got Sean Springs, you got Carlos over here, you got all these guys. Why y'all want to see us two? And Santana runs a double move on me. And when I look up, all I see is the word Moss in the back of that truck. I'm like, anybody get the tag on that truck? And he runs past me and beats me deep. And I am pissed. All right? Because I know the only reason is like that because I'm just not there yet. So then we come back like 5-6 days later. I'm starting to get my feet under me. We're good. He tried to do the same thing. He can't beat me. But listen, Santana was hell to check. All right?
Well, I bet that's right.
Because usually a guy is either just fast or quick. They're never both. Quick is the ability to stop and start. Fast is the ability to stretch the field.
Yeah.
He has the ability to do both. Usually fast guys can't stop. That's why y'all always ask us, how can you stop that dude that running 4.2? Because he can't stop.
Right.
So once he gets going, for him to stop and run like a 15-yard comeback, it takes him 5 steps to stop. A quick dude, it takes 1.
Yeah, they'd stop on a dime.
And they gone. Well, Santana has the ability to go 100 miles per hour and stop on a dime and get back. That makes him lethal. All right? When I say lethal, that makes him lethal. Put it like this. If Santana had a Hall of Fame quarterback, he'll be a no-brainer Hall of Fame.
No question.
Like that, and that's why I never wanted to play wide receiver. I played wide receiver the whole time, but once I got my own brain in my head, I can't let nobody control my career.
He played with like 14 different quarterbacks or something crazy.
Something crazy. And if he had Reggie Waynes, his ex-teammate from college, if he had Peyton Manning his whole career, Santana Moss would be a Hall of Famer. And that shows you how easy you can go from being one and not being one because of who around you.
Yeah.
And that what makes it crazy.
All right, we ready for our next one?
I got you.
All right, we have a couple more. We're getting to quite a few today.
All right.
So you guys don't forget to leave us your voicemail, 703-726-7419.
9.
What's up, y'all? This is Shane. I'm out of the Eastern Shore, Maryland. Just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that boy, Mikey Samuelstill, man. He's too clean with it. He's too quick, and he's looking like one of the best up-and-coming DBs in the league. In my opinion, as a Redskins fan, of course. But, yeah, man, I wanted to get you guys' thoughts. What do you think about Mikey Samuelstill? And, Smoot, what do you think about his progression over the season and how he's going to fit in with this kind of this revamped defense with a different interior? I'm excited for him, man. I think he's going to do great things these next couple of years. Just wanted to get y'all's input. So, as always, go Commanders, HTTC. Smooth, you the man. Jinx, you the man. Production crew, y'all always do a great job. Yeah, man, looking forward to hearing from y'all. Thanks.
I love me some Mikey Samuelstill. All right, he called me on draft night, just shocked me to death. All right, called me just to say, I just want to pick your brain, OG. And I'm like, wow, this guy is just, he's wise beyond his years. He's just there. He reminds me of Dre Bly.
Oh, UNC, right?
Oh, yes, sir. He reminds me of one great cornerback by the name of Dre Bly, a ball magnet. All right, some guys, like I remember playing with D. Hall. I used to be like, D. Hall, are you just living right? Why does the ball just fall in front of you? Like, the ball finds certain guys. Like Rondé Barber was like that. Rondé Barber be in the bathroom and the football just roll under the stall. It don't matter. Like some guys, the ball find them. Mikey has that magnetic personality to the ball. You can tell he's a film freak. You can tell that he takes what he sees on the film and takes it to the field. When he picked off that post route in the playoff, crazy. Nobody ever picks off routes like that. Mikey, his ceiling is so high. Plus, he had the best rookie season by any drafted Washington Commander since Fred Smoot.
Of course.
Just to throw that out there. But I love the guy. I love his character. I love his leadership. I love who he is.
And I'll tell you one thing. I love that he was even better than I thought he was going to be. Like, I loved his game at Michigan, and I loved that early on he was forced to work on the outside when he naturally plays in the slot. But then he proved throughout the season he can do either one.
I can do whatever you need me to do. And I always believe he could play outside because I don't believe in pigeonholing DBs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe in you just saying I'm a nickel. No, he's a football player. That's what he is. And when Nick Saban, the great Nick, Saint Nick, come out and say pound for pound, I think he's the best player in the draft. Like, that's a lot.
Right.
To say that. And this the best quarterback draft of all time? For you to say that
Exactly.
says everything.
All right, we ready for our last one?
Got
Let's
you.
do it.
All right. I have the answer to this, but I'd love to hear what if you guys know the answer.
Oh, hey, Smooth, Jinx, Anna. This is Bobbin from Richmond again. With this is the second part of that first part. I might have not phased my got my question right. I wanted to know who was the last starting quarterback who was the holder for the kicker? Because the only person I can remember was Joe Theismann, and everybody else I don't know. Let me know, Smoot, and Jinx. Anna may know too. Thanks. Bye.
The only
guys
didn't
remember?
Romo do that at one time and had a huge blunder?
I was about to say Tony Romo was the last, and here go a good fact check right here. The only quarterback to have punt return yards in the NFL is Joe Theismann.
Oh, that's right.
Joe Theismann used to return punts.
That's right.
Nobody realizes this. Joe Theismann, pound for pound, is the best quarterback we've ever had in this franchise, as of now. All right, Jaden still got a lot to do to get there. But the overall best, and we had this debacle and talks in-house, who is the best quarterback to ever play for the Washington team. I'm a Joe Theismann guy. Joe just was beyond his years. I feel like Joe is actually, if you look at his makeup, he's more of a 2020 quarterback because he liked to run around. He liked to make plays off schedule. Like, that was his thing. And for him to have return yards as a punt returner, that's unbelievable. So Tony Romo is the answer, starting quarterback to hold. Joe Theismann, best athlete ever to play quarterback for the Washington Redskins.
That's a good call.
Washington Commanders, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys were both correct. So, yeah.
Oh, we won.
So the last starting quarterback to hold for field goals in the NFL was Tony Romo, whose botched hold in the 2007 wild card game against the Seahawks cost the Dallas Cowboys the game. So I feel like everybody kind of learned from that one.
Well, I think I might have to 2007. All right, it was 2007. All right, Todd the Chief Collins.
Todd Collins, that's a throwback.
Todd was our holder. You remember he had to start that year.
That's right.
So your fact check might not be as exact as you think. Todd Collins.
Full-time starter, maybe?
He was the full-time starter for the rest of the year.
Wait,
Todd Collins, the Chief. And it's not going to come up because Todd wasn't popular. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Todd was not popular, but he took us to the playoffs that year.
Yeah.
So the Chief is right there. Todd Collins.
Yeah, I'm trying to read through this article. We'll figure it out.
Don't worry about that.
Or if you guys want to correct us in the comments, I'm sure you guys have the actual answer.
It's most definitely Tony is going to come up because Tony was a career starter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might...
Like Todd was not. All right, Todd was a career backup.
Yeah.
So,
all right, that we asked him to play in his 14th year.
Yes, this is only starting quarterbacks only.
Yeah. Well, like I say, he started that year because people got hurt.
Guys, this summer, SeatGeek has your ticket to the best live concerts in the DMV at Northwest Stadium. They make it easy to catch world-conquering tours and high-wattage performances from your favorite artists all summer long. SeatGeek has the best seat, your seat, for an unforgettable summer. From rock royalty to rap superstars, R&B to country. Find out all on SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of Northwest Stadium. Summer concert season officially starts with SeatGeek. Before we go, you geeking out about anything?
You know what? I always have something to geek out about. Now, you brought up country music.
Yes.
Are you a country music guy?
Sort of.
What's your favorite? Who's your favorite country music?
Morgan Wallen's pretty good. I know, he's been around for a while. I'm trying to think of the newer guys that I like. I like Chris Stapleton a lot. He's more of a throwback. I like
Travis.
Sturgill Simpson. And
I would say you can go Randy Travis if you want to.
You can go back to like George Strait.
You don't have to
back to Merle Haggard and
I'm more of a Willie Nelson guy myself.
Willie Nelson, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a Willie Nelson guy myself. You know what I'm saying?
Have you guys heard of Billy Strings?
I've not heard of Billy
Strings. I like Billy Strings. I just started listening to him. It's a little bit folky. It's a little more bluegrass, I feel like.
I don't mind that.
Like banjo.
I want my country to be country.
Yeah,
I like it to be authentic.
Yes.
Like, the one thing I didn't like growing up in Mississippi is I hated blues music.
Oh, did you really? Because it made you sad all the time.
It's sad. Like, I don't like sad stuff. I'm a happy, uptick person. Like, I enjoy, people to be happy.
Fair.
All right? And That didn't make me happy at all. So I stopped blues. All right, check this out. This is really gonna hurt y'all right here.
Okay.
Do you like snakes?
I hate snakes.
Anna, snakes?
Hate them.
Everybody hates snakes, so we can say this, right?
Yeah.
Have y'all heard of flying snakes?
No, now I'm not.
No,
It's okay.
thanks.
I didn't need to know about
Hard
that.
pass.
All right,
Yeah.
flying snakes can glide up to 100 meters in the air by flattening their body and slithering through the air. Flying snakes are common in certain parts of the world.
What, Australia? They have the freakiest
Well,
animals
first of all,
ever.
Australia got the worst animals
Yes.
of all time.
Yes.
All right, let's just be
Right,
honest.
let's put that out there.
A kangaroo is basically just a deer that
A
lifts
kangaroo
weights.
is a massive. You don't want to mess with a kangaroo, by the way.
And did you know this, Anna? A moose is a deer?
I did not know that. They might be in the same family, but I don't think they're
No,
like.
a moose is a form of a deer. I hate to hit you with this geek out right here.
I don't know. I don't like that.
Just because you don't like it, don't make it not
moose
right.
are like
I
aggressive
disagree
and
because
mean.
I don't like it.
I just,
No, a moose is a form of a deer.
Okay,
Oh.
that's good to know.
All right, so, just geeking out with you, just letting you know new stuff. I know moose are prevalent in Colorado, not so much in Mississippi, but it's a form of a deer.
No, good. But where do I, before we go, where do I avoid these flying snakes? Where do I not go?
Well, here go the thing about it. We talked about Australia. Everything flies there. Everything kills there. The
Yes.
flying snake has no origin, truly. They are just mountainous. So wherever you got mountains at, usually going to be flying snakes.
Good to know. Stay away from snakes, man. My brother, happy birthday.
Well, you know what?
Sorry about the candle thing, man. I got to work on that when I get home.
I guess, you let Texas down.
did,
That's all I
man.
can say. Horns down.
Oh, man. Horns up. Have a great week. We'll see you next week on the Get Loud podcast. Bye. The views and opinions expressed by our podcast guests and or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Washington Commanders or any of their representatives.